What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction. Back with some house, maybe some early 2000s trip hop. I don't remember exactly how this tune was categorized back then or how it might be categorized differently now. But we're going to listen to Breathe by Télépopmusik, a tune I'm really surprised I've never reacted to. My suspicion is that I may have reacted to it on my old channel because I have some vague memory of listening to this tune in this setting, but I keyword searched my YouTube studio. It's not in there, so at the very least it's not up on this channel. And this is a really notable tune for me in the sense that, by 2001 I was not only going to rave parties for a few years, but I had begun playing them, and I was playing, fast and driving acid trance and hard trance, occasionally sets of acid techno. So a tune that's slower in a sort of deep house or, again, trip hop vein doesn't necessarily stand out as something that I would latch on to, but for whatever reason, when I heard this, it made a big impact on me. I liked it sonically, and most notably, there is an interlude section which features this rising, almost drone-like acid line. So it has acid in some ways. I suppose that makes it less surprising that it stood out to me, but it wasn't even so much that part when I first heard it. It was the vocals, and that's a relevant point because Angela McCluskey, who does the vocals for this, and to be fair, Télépopmusik, which started as a duo, and I believe they're still, I think, around, their last album is 2021, so it's recent enough that they might just still be working on material and they are still together, but it started as a duo. They're French, and eventually a third person joined. I think at this point it is just the duo, and to be fair also, there's a single release and a single remix release of Breathe, but this is the version on the album, which I know by the track length, which is just under 5 minutes. In any case, Angela McCluskey's vocals are very sweet and evocative, and they speak to the circumstances of the song. It sounds like she's deep in her thoughts and maybe a bit lonely, and there's lines about sitting in your room and staring up at the ceiling. And I had a lot going on in my life in the early 2000s, not just going to punk rock shows and playing at techno parties, but just that transition from when you're in high school and your life is very regimented by forces out of your control, and suddenly you're in control much greater of your own life, but you have decisions to make and things to do, and things can be very confusing. And I just remember having a couple of those moments where I was thinking about my life and so on and looking up at the ceiling. So when I heard this tune, it resonated with me. And it is a sad thing because Angela McCluskey passed away this year, I think in March, so only a couple months ago. So yeah, it seems like an appropriate time to listen to this, especially given that I had thought it was already on my channel, but it turns out it's not. So let's hear it. This is Breathe by Télépopmusik from their first album, which I'm blanking on the name on, but I do have Discogs open. Give me one moment. Okay, so it's called Genetic World. And yes, as I said, this is from 2001, released in France, and this is the opening track on the record called Breathe.
I brought you something close to me, left for something new. See through your hair, you haunt my dreams. There's nothing to do but believe. Just believe. Just breathe. Just believe. Just breathe. Lying in my bed. Another day. Staring at the ceiling.
So, an electric energy that it's subdued, but it's keyed up.
Just breathe.
Oh, here it comes.
Another day.
The drone acid line.
Another day. Just believe. Another day. I'm used to it by now. I'm used to it by now. Just breathe. Just believe. Just breathe. Just believe. Just believe. Just breathe. Just believe. Another day. Just believe. Another day. Another day. Just believe. Another day. Just breathe. Another day. I do believe. Another day. So hard every day. Not so hard another day. Another day.
Almost like
Age 50, Florence Sigel, age 2, Imnak, age 70, Inigo Rasak, age 4, Inupiuk, age 35, Itigi,
I didn't remember.
Lak,
May I ask you
age
a
5.
question? I'm very interested in Einstein's brain.
something about Einstein's brain. Clearly an interlude to the next track. And I will say, I don't remember having the album. Somehow I got my hands on this track, which, as I said, is not the single version. This is definitely the album version, so I don't know where it came from, but as I went to listen to it, I did not remember that interlude spoken word section afterward. But yeah, a very sweet tune sonically, but with some electric intensity, a bit of an electric edge. And as I said, I love McCluskey's vocals. They have this, she's in her head, she's thinking, she's saying it's hard to breathe, but she's trying to remind herself that just believe, just breathe, day after day. So there's a renewal and a hope within a track that otherwise, or on the surface of it, sounds almost melancholic in its reflection. So yeah, I just enjoy the tone and the atmosphere. As I said, it hit me when I first heard it for the emotional quality, but also for the acid, which I didn't even remember when I went into it. I was only thinking of that more intense grinding kind of drone acid line, but the main part of the tune had that sort of pulsating, like transformer type of acid work. So yeah, just a cool tune sonically, one that I think hits the spot for what it's going for. I don't know pretty much any else of Télépopmusik, even really with this album. I may have heard one or two other tunes. Again, it seems weird that I would have only gotten my hands on this track back in the day, though in the folder that it's in, it is the only Télépopmusik track. So yeah, I don't really know the rest of their catalog, but this one was always a favorite. R.I.P. to Angela McCluskey. Do let me know what you think of the tune. I will see you next time. Peace.